Hello there, it's me, earthmanbrick, and we're back with another MDF kit. And we've got this one here. It's from Sarrissa Precision, which means it's not going to be 3mm, it's going to be more like that 2mm thinner MDF, which is, I don't know, every time I push anything out the frame I'm always scared that it's going to break because it's so much more brittle than the other MDF kits. But yes, this is the Residential Ranch, part of the Retro Americana series. And yeah, it's got a carport. There's quite a few variations on this one. For some reason, this has got a bit of a hole in it, and so this bit's kept sliding out. But yes, I don't imagine we'll get a lot of push-outs from this one. But my plan is, let's see, how many sheets have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, quite a lot. So yeah, 7 of 8, so I think yeah, definitely 8 sheets of MDF. We will probably get a lot on the empty sprue frames. I mean, we do get a nice chimney here, so that's something to look forward to. And yeah, I'm gonna start by spraying up all the boards. I think I'm just gonna hit them all with a white color and we'll take it from there. It looks like we've got a nice sort of set of steps gradually going up there, which is a nice touch. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna come back with this all painted up and I'll do a time lapse of everything getting assembled. So, see you again soon. Bye for now. Hello there. We're back. And here it is, all done and dusted. Took about 45 minutes to make the initial assembly, and I've done quite a few little extra bits and bobs just to make it all souped up. So the first thing we've kind of done here, I'll just start off with the roof, is we've added rows of card, and then these are just scored every 1 centimeter with a pencil or a biro pen. I just kind of shaked it up between the two to see how they would look different, and yeah, that sorted it out, because as you can see on the roof at the back there was a lot of obvious slots kicking about, and this has just added so much more dimension. And I didn't even have to paint it. All I've done is I've given it a slight dry brush and some little spots of weathering, some of the olive green there, just to make some what you would call just mossy kind of stuff there. This chimney, all it had was 3 holes, so what I've done is I've stuck on some upside down round Lego studs, and that really works as a chimney. I think that's worked rather nicely. And then for the what I believe is known as the crown, that's what Sean told me it was. The crown at the top there, that is just the hinge of the cereal box card that I used to make all the rest of these tiles with. And that just sits on top. So yeah, very pleased with how that's turned out. It did take a hell of a lot of time to make up the roof. I think probably about half an hour just on doing up this roof alone, but I think it's really worthwhile cutting the rows and the tiles and doing it. This little flag we got from a burger bun, and what I've done is I've just attached it to another, there's a piece of wire there, and this just kind of floats there. And yeah, I got this from it was like an American themed barbecue, and it was just sticking out at the top of a bun, and I thought, oh, that looks pretty cool. Years later I've actually used it for the project, so I'm quite pleased with the result. And I've stuck on a little gold rhinestone at the end to make the tip of the flagpole. I'll just zoom in here so you can see it. And yes, beautiful. I think that works an absolute charm and a treat. So quite pleased with that and how that's turned out. So, pivoting round, what we've got here is a garage, and it's a carport, I believe they're called. And we've just gone and hit that up with our various mishmash of colors. You just pop around here and you can see it a bit more. And we've added on some short tufts to make it look like there's mossy clumps just formed on the top there, and that it's just got some wear and tear. We've really done a sort of a minimalist job on the wear and tear for everywhere else. For these stones, what I've done is just gone around the edges with a pencil just to really accentuate them because they were looking a bit bland. For these windows, I've added in some acetate and then some baking, sheet of baking paper, and then some blue paper to make some curtains underneath, because I didn't bother with doing anything with the interior of the build, and I thought that would be kind of good enough, because here's what the interior looks like, and you can kind of see it all there. There's really nothing done. There wasn't any actual doors for any of these sections, so I thought, yeah, why the hell would I even bother? Because it's going to take a hell of a lot of time and effort to make up all the doors, to make all these extra rooms up and everything. And from my experience, these kinds of interiors for builds are really not playable. By the time you add in your furniture, you can barely move a miniature around in the thing, so there really isn't a hell of a lot of point in doing up the interior, unfortunately. Oh, one extra little thing that we can store in this interior. And we just pop the roof back on. Using some of the offcuts of the MDF sprue frame, you can see the laser cutting there. I've made some flower beds, so they can just sit there, or we can just place them around any way we like, just to act as an extra part of the display. And that's just some pre-made grass tufts that I popped in there as well to make nice little flower beds. Because yes, even in the post-apocalypse, people want their houses to look nice. And over here, not sure how well you'll be able to see this or not, but this whole step here, this top step, that was all that was there. So there was actually a massive gap, so I've just stuck on some extra MDF sprue frame to make up an extra 2 steps. So there's actually a progressive journey to the doorway. And let's see how we get on with this carport. I believe I've got some cars kicking about somewhere. This is not a finished one, it's unpainted. Oops. It's got one of those pullback things on it. Just put that in there. And let's see. Yes, that scales very nicely. And yeah, you probably have enough room to stick in a couple of cars. Another one here. So yes, you'd easily be able to fit 2 cars in that driveway. And yeah, I'll paint these up and finish them up at some other point in time. I've just not really had a need to be honest. Just put those one side. But yes, I am extremely happy with this build. Initially building it up, I was a bit hesitant because this is all 2mm as opposed to your 3mm MDF, which I don't know about you, but whenever I'm popping the 2mm MDF out of the frames, I'm usually scared it's going to break because some of these bits are a bit weedy and spindly, very prone to breakages. But yes, not a lot of push outs, in fact barely bloody any. But here's the MDF sprue frames that are left over. So we've got some nice jaggy looking ones there that could potentially be used for future Orky projects. Some nice thin pieces and stuff as well. Some rather good shapes. Look at that, it's a honker of a triangular bit. right there. And yes, when I was originally assembling this all up, I did pre-spray paint the screws, which did definitely help with getting everything done in a more timely manner. So, would I recommend this kit? Yes, but as you can see, I've had to do a lot of work to really make it quite convincing and make it look as good as I can. But yeah, you definitely get a lot of bang for your buck, because this thing is bloody massive. It's a lot bigger than a regular builds. In fact, let me just compare it to another one we've got. So there's the L-shaped factory from the XLC. This is one here. This is the TT Combat Mini Mart. And yeah, the house is definitely a hell of a lot bigger than the Mini Mart, or Speedy Mart. Yeah, definite win, I'd say. But yes, unfortunately, that's all I've got for you today. So, thanks again for watching, and bye.